Sup. What's going on, everybody? It's John from Florida Adventurers here. I'm doing a voiceover because the wind noise on this clip is way too much to even hear what's going on. But we are here today for an overnight camping trip at Alafia River Corridor North, something like that. We're going to be staying at the Bobcat site, which is a primitive site, just one night, overnight. There it is, the Alafia River Corridor North Nature Preserve. And we're joined by Jackson, Adrian's son. Say hi, Jackson. Hey. And this is going to be Jackson's first overnight with us, is what he's saying. And he packed a whole entire wagon just for Jax. So, yeah, kids. Heading down the trail. A lot of roots. You gotta watch your footing, which is really awesome for that wagon he's dragging. Couple speed bumps along the way, but we'll be all right. Because we're the what?
Florida Adventurers.
Yeah. On the service road now. Makes the wagon a little easier to drag.
Looks like you're recording another video.
Yes.
We're going to be doing a lot, baby.
And doing a lot of it. You gotta give the people what they want, you know?
Yeah.
And
Which is your dad's man boobs.
I think nature isn't so bad after all.
all right, we've come upon the river traverse here, a little bridge. We were here. We have a video uploaded. It was like 12 or 14 years ago on the same bridge where we tested our pocket PVC fishing kits. And the river is a lot lower than it used to be, but we're in a severe drought right now. That's why we can't do fires or anything. We're on a big fire ban. But ironically, like the biggest storm of the year is supposed to come through this weekend, and specifically tonight, you know. Hasn't rained in months. Yeah. And the minute we book a camping trip, it's supposed to unload. So I'm sure there'll be more on that later. But beautiful view of the river, a little shallow. But yeah, we're just taking a little break, letting Jackson hydrate, take a breath. But it's pretty out here. We should be pretty close to the site. I think we're maybe another quarter mile in till we get there. So we'll update you when that happens.
So, in true Florida Adventurer fashion, right? John's going down to fill up his water bladder in the Alafia River, and he's going to be using that as his water with filtration, of course, sponsored by Sawyer. Not really sponsored, but Sawyer, if you're listening, please sponsor us again.
Technically, it's a branded product they sent us years ago to review.
Okay, yeah, so they did send us... Technically sponsored. They sent it to us years ago to review, and we did! If you're longtime followers of the channel, you know that we do enjoy Sawyer products when it comes to filtration. And so we are continuing our use of them over 10 years later. How are we looking?
Pretty fresh, actually.
Pretty fresh?
Not as brown as I thought it would be.
All right, there we go. Oh. All right, and now he's very prone to tripping, so we'll... Oh, okay.
Uncle John's crossing the Dead Sea over here.
That's right. We are nearing the age of 40. He should keep that in mind.
And my shoelace is untied.
And his shoelace is untied.
I'd like to tie my shoe before I try that.
No, you're committed.
But I'm
He made it.
We're there, Bobcat. Again, about a mile hike in, so I think it's at the end of this little trail, right in the hole down there. Get it.
We're here.
All right, so at the end of the trail, it's a nice circular site cleared out here. Fire pit that we cannot use this weekend, so we'll stare at it and it'll mock us. And a lot of open space. Looks like there's even a trail that goes back that way, so we'll have to check that out later. But it's nice, good tree cover. So we're gonna get to it. Saw something back yonder beyond the trail for our site. It looks like maybe an old animal feeder. Shenandoah, Harrisburg, Virginia. But it looks like maybe a old a feeder, like a trough feeder. Put the food in here, goes down, feed some animals. And then if you look up, we're actually surrounded by tons of orange trees. There's oranges all on the trees up there. We got home for the evening. This is home. Trying out a new tent. It is the River Country Products Trekker 1 backpacking tent. It's about 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Jax is sitting in my little camp chair. And I haven't waterproofed it yet or seam sealed or anything. It's the seams are pretty well taped and it's got good reviews. I watched a few YouTube reviews on the waterproofability of it. Kind of mixed. So it is supposed to storm tonight, so I did hang my Wise Owl tarp up here. Just a little triangular fly, diamond fly above it. So it does come with a little vestibule. I can put all my stuff in there, keep it dry. And then I've got under here some coverage to kind of help shed some of that rain. So we'll see. And then over here, Adrian's got a little poncho tarp set up. Set up a few chairs under here later on. Chill, it's kind of like a little awning. So that'll be a nice little little getaway for when the rain starts. And then he's got his tent set up over here, rocking that UNP. I'm assuming this is probably, they advertise it as like a 3 or 4 person. It's really only like a 2.
Yeah, they advertise it as a 3. It's definitely, you always take one off.
Yeah.
Unless you want to be ass to nose in them.
I would love to.
Yeah. So there should be plenty of room for Jackson and I.
Yep.
This is the first time I'm going to be, hey, close, buddy. This is the first time that we're going to be using it in actual rain. So we'll see if the rain fly and everything works. And then, yeah, I think John mentioned my little poncho tarp over there. I bought that years ago. I bought one for my wife and I. We've had it for a long, long time, and they're very durable. They're supposed to be some kind of like mill surplus thing, but they're good. We've had them for a while. And it's got grommets and tie-offs and stuff to do exactly what I did with it, which is really cool. So I got a little extra shelter set up. We'll move the chairs over there if it starts to downpour, and we'll
retreat.
Yeah.
Or retreat and get dripped on. So we'll see. This will be definitely a good test of our rain gear. We usually don't camp a lot during the summertime. Usually summertime's our off season because it does storm, lightning, rain, downpours torrentially. So this might be the last one we do for a while, depending on how the weather goes and where we want to go. So it'll be a good test of our waterproof. And I'm gonna overlay the map here to show you kind of what the radar looks like for this evening. It's a little ominous. There's a big band of rain coming through, and they're already calling for tornadoes and water spouts on the bay, which we aren't really near. We're that thing just spit stick down. We might take care of this big old widowmaker that's hanging right above his tent.
Yeah.
So we'll pull that down. I had to pull a few down, clear this out over here.
There's actually one right behind you right there.
Is there? Oh God, yeah. Let me get rid of that.
As more fall in the background.
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Fun night. How we looking? Is it cozy? Yeah. It's comfortable?
Yeah. Did you see me in your tent?
I did. You get to try it out first. You got to let me know how it is. The sky. She's getting dark. We're hearing thunder rolling in. It's about 3 o'clock, so it's like maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours earlier than they said it was going to come in. If you turn your volume up, you can hear the thunder kind of rolling in the background. So, hear it. So I'm sure we're going to keep you updated on the rain situation. It's going to be fun. I'm sure it won't last for very long. Hey! Ooh, that thunder. So we are hunkered down under Adrian's poncho tarp. Hopefully she holds.
I see some pinholes right here.
Yeah, I see pinholes right there.
I've had this thing for a long time.
So we're gonna get a little wet, but it's gonna be better. We're actually a little excited. We've got everything else good to go. Everything should be fairly waterproof. We'll see. Again, this is a big test, but that thunder is just rumbling and roaring in. My parents are in St. Petersburg, which is an hour shot west of the bridge, and they said it lasted for like 30 minutes, and then like nothing ever happened. It got sunny again, so hoping the same thing happens here. But we do like a good rainfall, especially when camping. It makes everything kind of nicer and more cozy. So it is very dark. It's like 3:30 or 3:40 in the afternoon. It's like it feels like it's like 7 o'clock right now. So we hear a little bit of raindrops coming through, and we felt a little bit, so we decided to huddle up under here. So we'll let you know.
Yeah.
How we doing? Dry? Yes, Lord. We in the thick of it now.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Hey Jax, why don't you tell us what's going on right now?
Uncle John's cooking.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Like the trusty old. What is it?
Oh,
So,
oh boy. We've got the BRS 3000T stove with the Toke 750 ml pot. We had some boiled water.
now you can
She's
put
still rolling.
I don't know where to put it, but I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes
and chicken.
and chicken.
So.
Oh, it was right here. I was looking for it. It was right in front of me.
Looks like you're using this as your mitten.
Yeah.
I forgot my spoon over there.
But he's using a stick as his spoon.
It's been raining, and I don't feel like getting my spoon. Oh, it's so dry. Hang on.
Yeah, you should have some more water.
Some water in there. Gonna stir these taters. This
Alright.
is how we do it.
So we're still under a fire ban, even though it's pouring rain right now.
Bull crap.
I know. But later we're gonna use one of these rocket stoves to roast some marshmallows, right, babe?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take, this is how I'm gonna stir. I'm gonna take the bag, knock all this crud off of it, and I'm gonna take this bandana and I'm just gonna squeeze it. That's how we stir it.
Is it a little hot?
It's very hot, but it's thickening up. You can see it's getting so thick. Take a peek in there. Just take a peek in there. My fingers are getting so friggin' steamed.
Oh, it smells amazing.
And then I'm gonna do this.
It smells like butter.
Star Kiss premium white chicken.
Yes. White.
See. I'm gonna take this again because it's super hot, and I'm just gonna meld it in there. And we got some chicken, some taters, and then I also, if I want to get super fancy, I have some Kinder's salt, pepper, garlic seasoning. Here's what we're dealing with. It smells like really freaking fantastic. I'm gonna roll it open, and there's
Boom.
chicken and taters in there.
Boom.
That smells so good. My spoon's over there. I'm gonna go get it, but I'm gonna stick it.
Hot. It's hot.
But it's good.
That's so good, dude. That's so good. Here, that's so good.
Well, that's the end of our first video of cooking at camp.
Cooking at camp. These nasty, wet, hairy thighs. We're cooking at camp. And there's some mashed potatoes and chicken in there. It's actually really good. I'm gonna eat it. It's so good.
It was very good. It was good.
It was super good.
Yeah. Just enjoy it. Look at that. Look at that. That's nasty. Still random. What? Alright, so the storm has come through and gone, and the sky is actually really pretty right now. The rain is done, and what we're doing is roasting some marshmallows on this little propane stove. Show us your marshmallow. So Jackson's roasting some marshmallows. We have a fire ban in effect, so we can't do a fire. But propane stoves are allowed, so we're gonna do some marshmallows in the propane stove.
My son wanted to roast a marshmallow. We roasted a marshmallow.
And roast a marshmallow. That's what you do. I got myself a little cup of Bustelo. Made some coffee. Yeah. What else we got going on? Let's
Listen to some tunes and
listen to some tunes, drink some coffee, make some marshmallows, and just chill. Rain lasted for probably what, 2 or 3 hours.
yeah, it's just now starting to kind of really lighten up.
We kind of sat under this thing, stayed relatively dry for a little bit. My shoes ended up getting wet, so I took them off, drying myself off. My nasty little white boy legs.
We have seen so far what looks like a deer. We saw
Armadillo.
armadillo and a bunny.
Yeah. And then Adrian said he saw a deer. I didn't see it. I think he left before I turned around.
Well,
So
it looked like one. It was kind of big. It had like that coloring, but it's hard to see through the brush.
it probably was a lot of deer out here. So, and Jax is
Yeah,
doing a little marshmallow cooking.
It's on fire.
it is.
All right, the sun has set. It's very dark. Adrian and Jackson have gone to bed for the evening. I'm kind of chilling by my little tent front porch setup. Kind of nice. Got a little vestibule with all my junk in there. Got my chair. You can see everything's kind of where the chair is from like here back is dry. You can still kind of hear the rain coming down through the trees, but rain's pretty much stopped. And that's kind of it for the evening. We kind of just chilled out and probably gonna crawl into bed here shortly. But I just had a bunch of coffee, so probably gonna be up for a while, just sitting here listening to some music in my chair. And I'll update if there's anything interesting. But if not, good night. See you in the morning. Oh, good morning. Had a lovely night last night. So the rain that was predicted to only last for like 3 hours decided to hang out with us all night long.
All night long.
All night. So rained all night. Well, not a big deal. Tent stayed dry, which is pretty sweet. So I approve of the tent. I was up till about probably 2 a.m. because I drank that coffee super late. So couldn't get comfortable, couldn't sleep. And then when I started dozing off, my sleeping pad decided to pop a hole, spring a leak. These baffles over here completely separated at the seam. So I spent a few hours trying to tape up the seam. It would hold for a few minutes and then just deflate again. So cold, hard ground, couldn't get comfortable. It's my Climate Static V pad that I've had for like almost 10 years, so it's probably about due. So got little to no sleep, but I will give this tent props. There's a little bit of condensation inside, but not too much. But the areas where the water kind of pooled on the outside that the tarp wasn't taken care of, none of it got inside. I was checking the corners of the tent, and pretty dry for the most part. It's just going to be super fun packing it up, soaking wet. How'd you sleep?
I didn't really. Probably in like 20-minute increments. It was all right. I kind of expected it, that it was going to be a little bit of a rough night. I don't know really why. I thought it was going to be, but I was ready for it.
Did you stay dry in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of water kind of at the entrance. I'm not sure if that was because the tent door stayed open too long, or if we had some leaking. Yeah. What about you, Jack? What do you think?
Well, I didn't feel any water, so I was fine.
Yeah? How'd you sleep?
I slept good. I had some trouble sleeping because I was very thirsty.
You don't say.
Because you're thirsty?
Yeah.
Oh. You could have just opened the tent up, stuck your head out, and opened your mouth and just drank that rain that wasn't supposed to be here all night. It was actually kind of relaxing, though, here in the rain. So we're packing up and everything. Looks like Adrian's like packed everything. He left my chair over here. But everything else is, I got to start. I'm just not looking forward to packing up wet stuff. It's no fun after a wet trip. So we'll get going on that. And then probably going to go home and sleep for like 12 hours today. So we'll get back to you. All right, so we got the majority of our stuff packed up here. I'm brewing up a little cup of coffee since I didn't sleep much. So get a little cup of coffee before we hit the trail. Adrian's almost about done. He just took his poncho tarp down. Jackson's over here playing some Kirby what?
Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And my shoes and socks are soaking wet. So I'm raw dogging these Tootsies here. Still sitting underneath this Wise Owl tarp, which again, I approve of this tarp. Nice and bomb-proof. Kept everything nice and dry last night. You can see the dry underneath us here. So just kind of chilling. I got it in porch mode. So chilling, having some coffee, and mentally preparing for the mile hike out. All right, we are packed up. Packs on our backs. Wagon loaded up. Ready to drag it a mile to the car.
Yeah, there's gonna be mud that there wasn't yesterday.
Yeah,
there's gonna be mud today.
Everything's wet. So our sites are marked. The only dry spots in the land. That was Adrian's tent. That was my area over there. Turned out to be a pretty nice little spot. We'll probably come here again. It's nice. So leave us alone. We gotta go hiking. On the road again. Goodbye, Bobcat. We'll probably see you again. So from this point, 1 mile to the car, which is usually no big deal except for this big old wagon that we gotta drag uphill at a certain point. So stay tuned for that. Okay, that's all she wrote. Made it to the trailhead, to the cars. Trailhead's right by these baseball fields here, so play ball. That's baseball, baby. All right, so we'll see you on the next one. Love you, miss you.